Getting unstuck. Grandma's porch, a place to relax, a place to enjoy. Come visit Grandma's porch. When you're stuck. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. I was out on my run today and I passed a man who had lost a lot of weight. And normally I would see him day in, day out, year in, year out. I run 5 miles a day, and so he's out on the trail too. But it seemed like every day he was out there and he still kept the same weight. He was a little bit overweight. And it seemed like he just never lost his weight, even though he was out there every single day. And so in passing, I said, "Hey, you're looking great." Because he kind of knows me and I kind of know him. So it wasn't anything that was inappropriate for me to say. I just said, "You're looking great." And he said, "Yeah, I've lost some weight." And so I stopped for a moment and I said to him, "Well, may I ask you how you did it? Because you've been out here every day for a couple years and you kind of maintained that weight." He said, "Well, I was stuck. I was stuck at a weight and I just couldn't lose." Because he said, "I was eating the same foods over and over and over." And he said, "I decided I was going to change my diet so that I could get unstuck." And so he did. He changed his diet. He said he started eating only whole foods and not processed foods. And he was juicing and doing different things. I'm not quite sure all what he was doing, but he made changes. And even though he had been doing the right things, exercising every day and going to the gym and all that, he still was stuck. He had reached a certain point. He had initially lost a significant amount of weight that he wanted to lose. But then he reached a place where he just didn't budge for about 2 years beyond that point. And he still had some weight that he had wanted to lose. And so what got him to where he was for the last 2 years was not going to get him to where he wanted to go. So in other words, he had to make new changes that were different than his initial changes that had initially got his weight loss to where he was a few months ago. And so sometimes in life, in any area of life, it can be in any area of life, not just fitness or health. It could be in finances. It could be in a relationship. It could be on our job. It could be just about anything. That what we were doing before got us to where we're at, but it can't take us to where we're going. And so we keep doing those same things and we're not growing and we're not changing and we're not getting to where we want to go because, well, we're still utilizing the same exact way that we used to get to where we're at. So sometimes we have to modify, we have to refine, we have to change, we have to add or even sometimes take away something in order to get unstuck in any area of life. Sometimes people have a particular financial goal, and so they start saving money and they accumulate money, but it only got them to a certain point. And so maybe they have to make new positive right decisions for their life to get to that next level. Or it could be that that on their job they got promoted to a certain level, but now everything that they did in the past will not take them to where they want to go on that job. They can't grow higher. They're kind of stuck at a plateau. So now they have to do something positive in order to get themselves to that next level. Maybe they have to go back and get more training. Maybe they have to go back and get more education. Or maybe they might even have to switch work environments. I mean, it just depends. But sometimes we get stuck in life and we think the way that we did things is going to get us to where we want to go. And sometimes it does. Sometimes all we have to do is keep doing what we always did and it will get us to where we want to go. And yet there are other times that we have to make a change to get unstuck. Sometimes we're stuck because we're doing the same things over and over and over again that we did before, and it's just not getting us to where we want to be. So in my life, often I'm refining the way I do things. I'm refining my approaches in just about every area of life to make sure that the approaches that worked in the past will work in the future to carry me forward so I don't get stuck in any area of life because, well, I want to grow in most areas of my life, if not all. Well, I want to grow in all great areas of my life. And so what I do is I periodically refine my approaches, and I decide, is the way that I did it in the past, will it work for me going forward, or do I need to tweak it, change it, add to it, take away from it, or completely overhaul it, or maybe not make any kind of change? So I believe that being stuck, sometimes we have to make new right decisions that will get us unstuck and back on the road towards the successes that we want. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye. Porch, a place to relax and a place to enjoy. Grandma's Porch.